Might be dealing with conflicts in regards to relationships. This can be working with other people, but as you can see, all these people are focusing on their own power, their own passions, and so their passions, how they want things to work, their own actions are conflicting, because Wands is also about actions. These individuals are all acting from their own personal passions, their own intentions, and they're not able to like unify that passion into working together. And so you see their wands are all like banging against each other, and there's conflict, and they're just focusing more on their own individuals, like, oh, I want my wand to be this way, well, I think it should be this way. So there's no sense of resolvement, and everyone's just focusing on themselves and not able to work together. Or might be ending, you're still working through this, where you're potentially, we might see that you will get a resolvement in regards to this conflict. We are also dealing with November to December is essentially like family holidays, so this might be dealing with just relationships, conflicting connections where you're not able to resolve issues, and there's just banging your wands against each other. For 2024, interesting. We do have abundance. 10 of Pentacles is essentially a card about having that abundance, having the ability to ground others, because you see this woman is coming in, maybe asking for assistance, asking for help, but the dogs are connected with loyalty, so family, and building a familial foundation. So this could be about like family inheritance, your family heritage, your family crescent, ultimate abundance in regards to have the family heritage, the family support. But the fact that we have the 5 of Wands tells me that there's something to do with conflict. Maybe has to do with like family holidays and the stress of everything, and not being able to get your wands in line. Or maybe it's seeking out support or support system in your family, but like people can't align to the same vision. They can't align their wands in the same way. I mean, these two people have almost aligned, but then it just constrains with the aspect of just banging your wands against each other. It could just be a time during the family holidays where family issues can come up, or realizing you're not a lot. Family stress in the family and relationships can come up, especially during the holidays. So if that is the case, I would just say just focus on getting through the holidays. Someone is providing something that is nurturing for you, Libra. So it might be that in your family, there's a lot of conflict, a lot of passion. There's a lot of passion. No one is able to like line up to a goal. And you will have loyalty in your family where you're able to get that. You do have that support, or you will get that support even through the conflict, or in some way the conflict is going to resolve, because you are going to get that familial abundance, or that abundance prosperity. What's going to come out of it is that you have the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is an emotional offering of nurturing, of peace, of someone providing their cup, the overflowing cup, where they have so much love to give that is overflowing. So this might come out of the blue, but it is to provide peace, and this dove often represents peace, calmness, and the fact that it's putting a coin into the cup, which tells me about like there will be some form of abundance in your family, because like, or a wish will be granted for you, because the coin into the cup, into the Ace of Cups, tells me like when we throw a coin into a well and we make a wish. So this makes me feel like emotional wish will be granted, and it will provide you wish will be granted and will provide you that emotional fulfillment. 24. We do have the moon. And the moon is about illusions. It is about the subconscious coming out. Like I said, in regards to family holidays, this can be conflicts, and the fact that conflicts might come into the surface. Things might not appear as they are, such as like in monarchy or in positions of power where things appear to be all great and you have that family abundance and that family inheritance, then things aren't the way they appear, such as like in the Romanovs. They get to, family gets to, because you see the wall, so like might be in a situation where some certain individuals in your family or the family gets to enjoy the inheritance, and but then some individuals, it's like you have to ask in order to get to actual individual in power to get the support. Conflict of passion and money, or materialism, or like earthly matter, or like needing physical support in regards to like financial support that you're dealing with, like your abundance, or having to deal with your family, or having to ask for support from your family or the loyalty of your family. And some people just like can't get their wands in the right way. Even if 2 people are able to cut, or 3 people are able to like slowly start getting their wands aligned, their passions aligned, their projects aligned, that fire aligned. So there's a lot of passion and fire and this need to take action, but the action is from like personal gains. And so this could be having to do with like family conflicts within the home. From the moon, things coming out from your subconscious, things being revealed. This could be shadow work. The moon also has to do with like illusions, things not appearing of how they are, but from those illusions there will be an offering of emotional nurturing, and it is coming, and so it might be coming out of the blue because it is coming from the moon, and the moon represents the darkness. The moon represents what's in the subconscious, so dreams, and Ace of Cups is offering from the moon illusions, representation of our shadow, into the 10 of Pentacles, which is a family abundance. So I'm getting like in some way, I'm curious, because in some way you have conflict, and then on the reading ends with illusions. Moon, things coming into fruition, maybe things that you're being pushed down, and they will be revealed. So this might be a signal for you, Libra, to do some mental work, to do some shadow work, really look into your subconscious, anything that's coming up, create that balance of your light and dark. Pillars are always like in regards to our 2 sides. The moon illuminates. Ace of Cups offering is actually, because it's coming from the moon, if it's actually an illusion of an emotional offering into the 10 of Pentacles. Let's see. We have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is about being objective. It is transformation, and we see 2 moons, 2 crescent moons and butterflies, so it's transformation through the mind. King of Swords doesn't take action through emotions. They have the ability to, like, when an emotional situation is offered to them, they have the clarity to really look at both sides and be objective about the situation, which can make them appear cold-hearted in some sense, or more separated emotionally. But in regards to, so because this is for you, Libra, and this is your sign, this could be a signal for you to be more objective to emotional offerings that might be coming out of the blue. It could be coming out of your subconscious, and something to watch out for, because an emotional offering could have like ill intentions in regards to it being an illusion, or just like randomly someone offers you their emotional cup, and it's like someone that's like from the past. Clarify the moon and Ace of Cups. Yeah, we have the Fool. So in one sense, you are being advised to be objective, to still have your sword up, But King of Swords always tells me that is clairvoyance and really connecting to your intuition through the mind and being transformed through the mind and having that metamorphosis through the mind. King of Swords doesn't connect to, it connects to the heart, but it connects to the heart of the mind, of balance, of justice, what's right for my people. And sometimes that means not just emotionally. So yes, this could be correct for me emotionally, this could be what I want emotionally, but is it just, where are the intentions of this Ace of Cups? So the King of Swords is able to be objective, and it can make him appear cold-hearted because he has his sword up and he's to cut people off, or sometimes he makes decisions for his people that don't emotionally nurture them, but he's willing to make sacrifices because it is fair. We have a new opportunity. A new opportunity that might have come up from like slowly being built up on. And the fact that you have the 10 of Pentacles, I'm getting like subconsciously this is something that maybe someone from that has been worked up on, and now that individual is taking the chance to provide you. So I'm getting like it's something from your subconscious, and then someone from your subconscious tells me it's someone from your past. This might be someone you may want to be. This is someone that's like trying to master their craft. So this tells me this is someone like that's been cultivating in the shadows of like how they want to offer their cup for you. It is a new opportunity. It is unknown, because the Fool is always about like jumping into that. So there is this potential of like you don't know what's happened. Just because it is a new opportunity doesn't mean it's going to be good, doesn't mean it's going to be bad. But there is this potential of you don't know what's going to happen. But I feel this is a person who's like been mastering their craft, mastering their coins, mastering their abundance. And so there is that 10 of Pentacles. There's also this sense of like being wounded. So this could be someone who has wounded you in the past, and you have your guard up. So it's really important to have that King of Swords energy. Don't just like cut out people from your past, or depends on your situation, but having that clarity, having that clairvoyance or that claircognizance, that feather is about getting that insight from your higher self or the universe or whatever you want to believe in, or God or whatever, to guide you in that jump, either to guard yourself or to jump into something new. But there is a wounding, which tells me from the Moon. This tells me, because this is clarifying the Ace of Cups and the Moon, this could be about wounding from the past. So like shadow work. What is this? 5 of Wands though. This conflict. Ooh, okay. It has to do with like tradition. So this is definitely getting me back into family. Like it could be like inheritance or where things, but it has to do with like also higher education. Higher education has to do with knowledge, and knowledge is something the King of Swords intuitively gets. He isn't someone that studies books, but he definitely gets transformation. The King of Swords transformation happens through the mind, through information. Could also be about media, but yeah, like the conflict is occurring because there's a conflict of how to do things traditionally, or some people may want to change how they do things traditionally in regards to family heritage, or how things were done in the past, and break away from that, and some may want to continue doing things traditionally. So I think it has to do with like conflicts in regards to the family, how you've done things in the past, breaking away from systems maybe. But this also could do with the relationship, lovers, but also a choice. And the Hierophant does have to do with like someone that puts two people together in ceremony, so it does sometimes correspond with a divine counterpart, because when Pope or whatever this person is a symbol of an individual that has that connection, God, to a religious deity, and this two people, through him, they're able to gain knowledge, educate themselves, or be able to practice in that religion. But religion is traditional, and there's a way of doing things, and there's rules, and there's regulations. And so the conflict might have to do with like some people want to do things differently, some people want to continue in regards with like your family or Ten of Pentacles, or trying to change how you deal with the earthly significance, earthly matters. What is this higher? Okay. Like things are either turning around, things are being switched up. Either the wheel is turning or something is ending in order for something else to come in. So I'm getting in some way it is having to do with switching up a family dialogue, switching up how the rules and regulations within a family, within of like in regards to money and finances and creating that abundance